When I got started reselling, one of the things that I heavily relied on to source inventory was dollar day sales at my local thrift stores. In my head, it made sense. If I picked something up for $1, I was bound to be able to resell it and to make a profit on that item. Now I know that is not the case. Just because something is priced at only $1, that doesn't mean it's automatically a good item to pick up. As I mentioned in my recent video, my monthly reselling income report, that item must meet other criteria as well. It must check other boxes on a list. In today's video, I'm going to start off by giving you a broad overview of that mental checklist that I use when I'm outsourcing that helps me decide whether to pick up an item or not. And then we will move on to the thrift haul that I got yesterday, which is about 45 pieces, and it was on dollar day. And I'll kind of talk in depth on each of the points of the checklist and just give an explanation as to why I decided to pick each item up. The checklist is a mental one. It's not like I walk around with a paper that helps me decide, but I did write it on paper today for y'all so that I wouldn't miss anything. Number one is condition. The item must be in good condition in order to be able to resell it. Now, sometimes it can have a small mark or a small spot, a tiny rip. It just depends. If the rest of the things on this list are good to go, sometimes that small minor flaw will not matter. Number two is style/trend. The item you're picking up must be a style that is trending at the moment. Number three is brand. If the item is a high quality brand, one that is well known and popular, it has a higher chance to sell. Style and brand is something that you must learn beforehand, something that you must research. And I am planning a video all on how to research and find trendy styles and brands to resell. That will be coming up in the next few weeks. I'm almost done with it. I have the whole outline done. I just have to put everything together and start recording that video. So subscribe so that you don't miss when that video goes live. But number four on this sourcing checklist is size. Sometimes certain brands will only sell in large sizes, but that's not always the case. Either way, size is something to keep in mind as you're sourcing. Number five is comps. Comps is short for comparables, meaning the item that you're looking at the thrift store, you're going to compare it to online listings on Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay. Wherever you're selling, you're going to look up the item and you're going to see how it compares, sort the items by sold, and see how much it has sold for in the past as well. Number six is price. The item you're about to pick up has to be at a good price in order to leave room for profit. Even if the item checks all the other boxes on this list, if it's too expensive, it's still not worth it. Number seven is season. I do buy things out of season, but when I got started reselling, I focused on only investing my money on things that were in season. Right now it's hot outside, so that's shorts, skirts, dresses, tank tops. Once we get to winter, you're going to focus on different things. That also applies for number 8 on the list, and that is material. During the spring and summer, certain materials sell better, like linen, cotton, lyocell. All of those things are popular during the season. And during the winter, the things you're going to be looking for when it comes to material is going to be a little bit different. You're going to be looking for wool, alpaca, those sorts of things. But then there's also some materials that sell year round, like silk and cashmere. An important point to mention here is that not every item has to check every single box from that checklist. The idea is that you want to pick up items that check the most boxes. If it only checks 1 or 2, there's a lower chance of it doing well when you're trying to resell it. The more boxes it checks, the better. Believe it or not, checking for condition on your thrifted items is actually a skill that you're going to develop over time. When you're just getting started, you don't really know where to look for potential flaws. Even now that I try to be a bit more careful, I still come home with things that have flaws on them all the time. I have 3 examples to show you right here. First up is this Michael Kors hooded sweatshirt with the lace up in the front. I thought the color was beautiful. The size was an excellent size at a 2X, so it's a plus size piece. but I did not realize that it actually has a stain in the front. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it's a very faint stain. I did not notice that at the thrift store. I realized it until my item was up on this wall and I had light shining on it. That's when I realized that it had that flaw. I'm going to stain treat this and try to get it off, and if it doesn't come off, I will decide whether to go ahead and post it or just redonate it. If you ever do get an item with a flaw, you have to take the picture of the flaw up close and put it in your description so that people know what they're getting. Same thing with this dress right here. It is a Ralph Lauren polo, like stretchy material dress. It is this beautiful bright blue color, which is actually trending. I saw it on the Poshmark homepage. They put trendy styles there every single day. They change it up. And bright blue was there this past week. So that's what attracted me to it. I've also sold this style many times before. It is in season. It is an extra large, excellent size, and it appeared to be in excellent condition. But again, once I brought it home, I started to find some stains once it was under the light. I don't even see it right now, but I do remember it had a stain. So I'm going to try to stain treat that. And this is the last item that I'm going to be showing you that is flawed. This is a Debbie, I don't even know how to say that last name. Never heard of the brand. It is size 10. So for this piece, brand did not matter. I just looked at the style. I looked at the season of it. The size was a great size. And the other thing that it had going for it from that checklist was the material. It is a 55% linen blend. So that is why I decided to pick up this skirt here. It is trendy as well. This color is a very trendy color for the summer. I like that it had the handkerchief hem, but again, it had some flaws. It has these spots here on the side. I am gonna again try to stain treat that and then post it. So those are the items that I wanted to show as examples for condition. Now we're going to move on to the actual thrift haul. These items are still in bags. I have not even unpacked them yet, so if I come across a flaw, we're going to come across it together here. But I did want to mention before we move on to this close that there is a video by Hannah Alonso. She used to do a ton of resale content. She recently switched to something else, but I will leave this useful video by her. It's called What Flaws to Look For When You're Sourcing for Poshmark. It will be linked down in the description. That's an excellent video for you to watch to kind of get in the mindset of looking for these flaws. And she explains what to look for in all different categories. First item in this thrift haul is this brand, which I've never picked up, never seen before. And this is a 100% cotton skirt. It is made in India. It is a pretty long skirt and it is ruffled, tiared. It has these lace trim here as well. So this was definitely a style-based pickup. The size is also great at a size large, and I find that things that are made in India sell really well. They're usually very unique and they get a lot of attention on all platforms. So that is the reason why I picked up this skirt. It is also in season, so that helps as well. The tag of the day was green, so anything that has a green tag, that's what I got for $1. The blue was 25% off and the pink was 50% off. This one here was $5, 25% off, so not that bad of a price. But the main reason why I got this one is because of this brand. This brand is called Boden. It is a size 10. It is a beautiful bright color. The paisley print is beautiful. It has pockets on the side. It is lined. It is in season. This was a definite pickup. Had this skirt been a totally different brand, one that was unknown, maybe a boutique brand, I would not have picked it up for that price. But because it's Boden, I know that it's going to do well. This one here was a price-based pickup, kind of a trendy style-based as well, but mostly because of the price. It is American Eagle. This is a super old tag by American Eagle. It is a size 10, and because it is green tag, it was only $1. And the trend here is micro mini skirts. I was watching some videos on summer trends and this kept coming up. the micro super mini skirt, so that's why I decided to pick it up along with the price. If this was more like $5 or anything other than $1, I would not have picked it up because American Eagle just doesn't sell that well, especially the older tag. This here was a full price, so $5 for this little skirt, and this is a size 2. Let me try to say this name. It is Badgley Mishka, but it also has another name on there, so I guess it's kind of like a collab. It is this beautiful stretchy elastic skirt. It has like an acid wash detail going on. In the front portion, it's mesh, and underneath the mesh, it's sequins. So for this pickup, I totally based it on the brand. I'd never heard of the brand before until recently. I picked up heels by this brand, and they ended up selling on eBay for a really good amount. I'll post a picture here so you can see, but I'm thinking it was like above $40 or so. Next we have this Talbot size 14 and W skirt. It is very stretchy at the waist. I love the plaid design. This is a wool blend skirt, and this was $5, 25% off. So it wasn't that expensive. I picked it up because of material and because of size. Even though wool isn't selling right now in the summer, I'm thinking that during the winter it will. I also like the pattern of that skirt, so style had something to do with it. Next up, we have Adriano Goldschmied jeans. These are called the Angel jeans, and this here was because of that brand. It doesn't always sell well, but it does eventually sell, even if it takes a while. These are some larger size jeans at a size 31, and they were a green tag, so only $1. Of course, I was picking up these jeans. It checked a lot of boxes. Next up, we have Beta Brand Extra Large Petite. These are called yoga dress pants. Well, maybe these aren't dress pants because they're blue jeans, but normally they call them yoga dress pants. Just some beautiful, comfortable, stretchy pants. I hadn't found Beta Brand in a while, and then recently it just started coming up everywhere. I have been buying quite a few and listing them. They haven't sold. I'm not sure if they're just going to take a while or if I'm just listing too high. But in the past, this brand flipped very quick for me. So this was mainly a pickup based on brand, but also on size. Next, we have an Athleta skirt, and this is size 2. This olive green mini skirt. It is knit material. It is stretchy, has the drawstring at the waist, and then the zipped pockets on the side. This one here is kind of iffy, but I did check the tag inside. Right underneath the material tag, it has a smaller tag that tells you what year this was made. So this is from 2019. That is what, 3 years old. So not a super recent style, but it is not a very old style either. It is the season for it. If it was a lot cheaper, it would have been better. This was 25 off, so about $4.50 for this one. And I did find a few Athleta skirts, but because they weren't super recent styles and they weren't priced at just a few bucks, I decided to go with the best one in my opinion. Next up, we have these Columbia pants. These are actually kids, and they are size 10-12, so a size medium. My initial reason for picking these pants up and putting them in my cart was because they're half off, so $2.50 for these pants. And I saw that they were adjustable. They have a zipper here at the knee so that you can remove the bottom part. And I thought they were a size 10-12 for women. I did not realize they were kids until much later. So for all of those reasons, I decided to pick up these pants. Convertible pants during the summer do really well. When I saw that they were kids, I still decided to pick them up because they were so cheap. But Columbia as a whole is not necessarily a great selling brand. I pass it up a lot of the times. It must have a lot of other boxes checked from the checklist for me to pick it up. Next up, we have Gymshark leggings or tights. I don't know what they'd be considered. They are size small, and this was definitely just a brand pickup because I picked it up once before and they ended up being flawed, so I wasn't able to post them. So I decided to go ahead and try these out. Hopefully they do well. And these were $5. Yellow was full price. So this was all a brand based pickup. Next is Liz Claiborne, and these are some size 12 dress pants. This beautiful dark khaki color. They have like a loose fitting leg. These here, I picked them up totally based on style. They were $5, so that's a bit much to pay for Claiborne, but I've been seeing this style everywhere. Kind of like the loose fitting dress pants that are kind of tighter up at the waist and then kind of flare out down the leg. I saw this on many videos that I watched about summer trends, and I also saw it on the Poshmark homepage. That's why I decided to go ahead and try this out just to see how the style does for me. Next up, we have another Bowden piece. This is a size 6, a beautiful lightweight summer dress. I love the color and the print on this dress. Bowden dresses have performed extremely well for me in the past. They almost always flip really fast, especially when they're in this kind of style with the loud, colorful prints. They usually do really well. This piece had a lot going for it. It is a cabby size 8 red blazer. First off, it is new with tags, so that is amazing on the condition. And the price was an excellent price. It's $13, half off, and it is a size 8. Here's what the back looks like. Cabby pieces don't really do well for me as much as they used to, so I pass them up a lot at the thrift store. But because that one had a lot going for it, I decided to give it a try. Then we have this jacket that is by a brand called Miss Sparkling. You're not going to be able to see it there, but the brand really does not matter. I think it's just like a cheap boutique brand. This was $9, half off. The only reason why I got this was totally based on style and color too, I'd say. It's a beautiful blush pink, has fringe all around, the collared neck, the open front style. It is a size small. I'm not sure if I said that, but this is a beautiful jacket that is great for festivals. So for that reason, I picked that up. Next, we have this brand called Angie. You can see half of it there. This is a size medium cardigan, a style-based pickup, just very boho-ish, flowy, comfortable. People can use this as a cover-up during these seasons. I've picked up Angie a few times in the past, and it performs really well. Not a high profit seller by any means, but it performs okay. Then we have this Madewell dress, and this one was half off, so $2.50 for this little tank dress with the stripe pattern going on, the loose fit at the bottom. I think the main reason I got this Madewell piece was because it's a recent style. It is from 2019. I did come across quite a few Madewell pieces yesterday, but I left a lot of them behind because they were from like 2014, so super old styles. When it comes to Madewell, I want to focus on those styles that are more recent. Next, we have Lane Bryant. This was a pickup based on the price. It was $1. I do sell Lane Bryant a lot, but if this was more expensive than $1, I would not have picked it up, because to me it just doesn't scream like trendy at all. But maybe it will to somebody. It is super colorful, kind of like a watercolor floral print top. In the front, it does have this tie thing going on, so we will see how this does. But as I said, I only paid $1 for it, so if I can sell it for even $12, it's still a decent profit. Next, we have this super bright button down plus size shirt. It is by the brand Chico's, and it is a size 3.5. I'm not sure what that translates to. I'm not too familiar with Chico's. I just recently started picking it up, but I thought this was a decent pickup because it was only $1. It was a larger size. It is in great condition. The color is beautiful. It has adjustable sleeves here in the front, and I can use many keywords like career, business casual, formal, and I think someone will be on the lookout for that kind of piece. So that's why I decided to pick that up. Next, we have O'Neill, $1 pickup. You can see the brand here in the back. I'm not sure. This was also an iffy one, kind of like the Athleta. I didn't know whether to pick it up or not because I have sold O'Neill in the past. The first few times it flipped really quick, but that one last piece, it took a long time to sell. It ended up in my slow moving sales category in my monthly videos that I do. So that's why I was debating this, but the style carried it through for me. That's what made me decide to go ahead and take it. It has some white embroidery. It is a chambray color and it has this open back here. So hopefully it does well. It would be better if it was a larger size. This is a size small, but because it was $1 and the style was decent. This one here is more like an experiment type piece. It is universal thread, so that's like a Target brand. It was $3 and it is a size medium. First off, the color is beautiful. It has these eyelet or like cutout ruffle puff sleeves. It has these cinched cuffs at the bottom. It is in season, but I brought it home to experiment with universal thread. One of my best-selling brands right now is Knox Rose, and that brand is also sold at Target. So I thought, what if universal thread performs just as well? I usually find this brand really cheap, so if it performs as well as Knox Rose, maybe I could be getting this brand as well. This dress also has pockets. That's always a plus. This dress is by a brand called Donna Morgan, it looks like. I don't know the brand, never heard it, never seen it. I just picked up this dress because it was $1 and because it has a few nice things. It has these sheer super flare sleeves with a unique pattern going on. It is a relaxed fit shift style dress and it is a size 14, so a larger size. If this dress was more than $1, I would not have picked it up, but because it was $1, because it was a large size and it had a few good traits going on, I decided to pick up that dress. I'm not even going to try showing the brands anymore because all the prices are on top, but I really wanted to keep the prices there just to give you an idea of how much I pay for these things, because that also plays a large part as to whether I decide to pick it up or not. But this is a Michael Kors lightweight top and it was only $1. It is a size small. I know there's things called caftan dresses. I'm not sure if that would translate to tops as well, but this looks like a caftan shirt, if that is a thing. It has a cinched waist with the self tie here in the front. I don't pick up Michael Kors all the time. I pass it up a whole bunch, but because that was only $1, that's why I picked it up. We have Chico's again. This is a size 1. That translates into a larger size in US. This was only $1. This one I did look up, so comps did have a little bit to do with it. It seemed like these dresses that have these super bright, colorful geometric prints do okay on Poshmark, anywhere from $20 all the way up to $30 more if they're a more unique design. I'd never picked up something like this by Chico's, but this strikes me as like Lily Pulitzer, so that's why I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And it also helped that it was only $1, so not that much of a risk for an experiment with that dress. Here we have a Brandy Melville light gray cardigan with the button front closure. I picked this up totally based on the brand. This is not in season by any means, but I think once the colder weather hits, this will do well. And this was a total of $5. It was full price. I wish it was at least half off so I could have got it for $2.50, but I have faith that that will be a good flip. Next up, we have Lane Bryant, a size 22-24. So that is a great size in blouses. I don't really like this style that much. I mean, it is a beautiful color. It has the sheer sleeves. You can see through them if you look close enough. But mainly I got this because it was only $1. So if nothing else, this will be a great bundling piece in my closet. This brand you can kind of see. It's called Roxy. This was $1 and it is a size medium. It looks like a mini dress, but it's actually a romper. It has shorts under here. I really like the style of this dress. It's bohemian, southwestern, a beautiful color, stretchy waist. The back also has the print or the embroidery going on here at the top and then a cutout. So a beautiful style and only for $1, why not? I've sold Roxy boots before that did really well. They flipped for a decent profit and in a fast time frame. So that's why I decided to give that dress a try. Here we have a half off item. So this was only $3 and this is by the brand Tommy Hilfiger. The main reason I picked this up was because it was a size 22. If this was a size small, even a medium, I think I would have passed it up. But because it is a larger size, and then on top of that, it has some trendy stuff going on with the long sleeve chambray style, the lace up here in the front with a little bit of like ruffle or frill type detail going on. That was amazing. So I think that this will do well for those reasons. But besides that, I got a lot of plus size pieces that are similar sizes. So hopefully that encourages people to bundle items from my closet. Here we have Angie again. This is a size extra small. This was $7. This is one that I could have definitely passed up. I'm not sure why I picked it up, but the print is nice. It is this floral print. I thought I was missing the belt, but I found it. Here's the belt that goes on the waist. It has pockets, and it is just a long jumpsuit with the cuffed hems here at the bottom. I've sold Angie jumpsuits before, and it did really well, but the price on this was a bit high for that brand because it normally doesn't flip for much. This top here is an unknown brand. I do know it's Anthropologie, but I don't know what brand from Anthropologie, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. It has these metallic stripes going on the sleeves and towards the bottom hem. The rest of the shirt is like a mesh cutout thing going on. It has these bead patterns going all around the shirt. It is a beautiful top. I was on my way out. I was gonna check out already and I spotted this top. I went to check it out. The first thing I saw was that it was a green tag, so it was only $1. I was trying to find what brand it was. I couldn't find it anywhere. So then I looked at the RN number to see if I recognized it. Right here it says RN, and I know that 66170 is a RN number for Anthropologie. So that's why I decided to pick up this top, because it is an okay brand. It is stylish. It was only $1. It doesn't have the size either. I'm not sure what size it is, but I think that top will do well. This here is a micro floral mini dress by the brand Rails. When I got started reselling, Rails was on its way out. It was not as popular as it used to be. I found, I think, 1 or 2 other pieces, and they do sell. They sit for a while, but they do end up selling. But I like the construction of this dress with the fabric covered buttons, the beautiful little dainty flower print. It is in season, and the price was not that bad. $5 for Rails. It is an extra small, so it doesn't have a size factor going for it. So my guess with that dress is that it's going to sit for a bit maybe. Here we have a $1 pickup by a unknown brand that I've never heard before. It is Dana Morgan. I think that's the same as the other dress that I picked up. It is a size 14. So mainly it was the size, and it was that it was $1, but also the style of it. I think it's trendy. It has this lace here at the cuffs with some embellishment. I think this is like an academia style dress, preppy, maybe goth punk style. It has pockets here on the side, and it is fully lined. I have a lot of keywords that I can use for this dress, so that's why I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It would work well for a costume or a cosplay as well. This dress I was really going back and forth with. I wasn't sure if to pick it up. I don't even know how to say this name. Aviology. I was trying to look it up online, but what kept coming up was Avenue. I couldn't find exact comps. I just decided to go with it. It is this plus size, bohemian style, kind of like a, I forget what shape this is called, but there's a name for this shape that's on this dress. It has these ruffle sleeves here. So it is just a beautiful, beautiful dress. I wish it was cheaper. That was the only problem. It was full price at $9. The main thing that kind of encouraged me to pick this up was the condition. It's new with tags. The size, it is a plus size, and definitely the style. I think mainly the style of that dress. My hope is that I could at least sell that dress for $28. Next we have Madewell again, and this is a size medium. This was a full price at $7, but the main reason I decided to pick this up was because it is a recent style. It is a beautiful style too. Sleeves are sheer. It has the button cuff here at the bottom. The front here buttons as well. The color is bright and beautiful. I looked at the tag down here, and it is from holiday 2019. So not that old of a style. Maybe the price is a bit much, but I guess we will see how that performs. I recorded a thrift haul recently where I share some of the brands that I pick up the most, that sell the best for me. This is one of them, Soft Surroundings. The color is beautiful, I think. It is that stretchy material. It is a size large, so that helps as well. The price was $5. I'm used to getting Soft Surroundings when it is about $2 or $2.50, but I think that I will still be able to make a profit even paying $5. Next, we have a few swimsuits, starting with this one here. It is by the brand Pink. This is what the bottom looks like. There are some high-waisted bottoms with a bunch of cutouts here on the side. And here is what the top looks like. It is a halter top. The back has this hook closure, and this ties at the front. It has this mesh detail here. Mainly I got this because it is new with tags, so condition. But also it was $5, 25% off, so not that much. What worries me about this bathing suit is that it is a size extra small. That is a pretty small size, but because it was new with tags, I decided to give it a shot. That, and also it's in season. This one here was $4 full price. It is this brand Cupshe. I'm pretty sure that I've seen it floating around Poshmark before. I don't remember what I learned about it, but I remember seeing it. And this has a lot of unique things going for it. First off, it is new with tags, as you saw there. It is an extra large. That is an excellent size. $4 for a brand new swimsuit. That is not that bad. And it's reversible. Here's the other side. It is a dark blue floral print. It is padded at the top. In the back, it has this cutout with the self tie here. So a lot of beautiful things going on for that swimsuit. This one is just the top. It is not new with tags, but it was only $2. Here is what it looks like. A halter top, and it is kind of basic. It has this white trim going around, but the reason I decided to pick it up is because it is this brand here, Magic Suit. I'm not sure what the difference is between Magic Suit and Miracle Suit. I know one of those is a huge bathing suit Bolo brand. I was looking it up on Poshmark, and they both seem to flip really well on certain styles. So mainly I picked this up just to see what that is all about. I'm thinking that it's Miracle Suit, the one that does well. If you know, let me know in the comments. This one here was a brand style based pickup. It is by Spanx. You will always recognize Spanx because it just has this red long tag. It is a size large, and it is just this shapewear. It goes down to like mid-thigh, and all of this is mesh, and the rest is like this leather looking material. I'm not sure if it's real leather. I really doubt it. The material tag says nylon and spandex. It has adjustable spaghetti straps. I think this is my first time picking up shapewear. Every time I find Spanx, it's just their pull-on legging jeanish type pants, but hopefully this does well. Now we're moving on to shoes. I didn't get that many. Sadly, I have not been finding that many shoes lately at the thrift store, which kind of sucks because that is my best selling category. But I'm going to show you the few I got, and I also got a few bags as well. Starting off with this pair of shoes, which mainly I picked up because they are in excellent condition. They were still in the box. They do look a little bit used. I'm not sure if you consider that used. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're still in great condition. Here's what the bottoms look like. I'll be able to give them a quick wipe down, and then they'll look like new. These are Allegria shoes. They are a comfort shoe brand that nurses use and just people who have jobs where they're up on their feet a lot. They love these kind of shoes. I usually pick them up for fairly cheap. These here were $30. I think that is a lot to pay for a pair of shoes. But because the condition is like new and because they are a different style than the ones I normally see where it's more like clog style, that's why I decided to pick them up. And also comps had a bit to do with it. I looked it up on Poshmark and on eBay. They sell for anywhere from $50 all the way up to $75 when they are brand new. I'm not going to be able to list these as brand new, but I will disclose in the description that they are like new because they basically are. They still have the stuff inside. They're in excellent condition, and I have the box. And these are a size 38 and a leather upper. Here we go with Lane Bryant again. These are some wide striped flats. They are a size 11, so that automatically helps with shoes when they are wide. These were half off, so they were only $2.50. I think size had a lot to do with these shoes. They are a size 12 WW, which I believe means extra wide. So that's something you almost never see. I guess condition had a lot to do with these as well. They are like new condition. They were $7.50, so a bit pricey, especially for a brand I've never sold before. It's called Comfort View. I'm thinking that's probably going to end up being like a cheapy type brand. Hopefully not, but they are beautiful, excellent condition, croc embossed here at the front. Here we have Carlos Santana Gladiator sandals. These were $3 and they are a size 11, so a little bit of a larger size. I am going to give a quick scrubbing to the straps. They're a little bit dark in some places, but after that, and once I put in the shoe inserts, they're going to look beautiful on pictures with the lace up detail. They are a nude neutral color, so I think these will do excellent. They are definitely in season. Here we have some Olukai sandals. I always spot them by this little logo here, either on the sole, sometimes they'll have it on the strap here. This is an excellent brand to pick up in the summer. These were quite expensive. They were $9 and they are a small size in a size 6, but I still decided to pick them up because they're a beautiful style. They have the embroidery going on here in the sole. They're this beautiful brown color and the condition is excellent. These, the condition is not as good. They are going to need a very deep cleaning at the bottom. These were $7 and they're also by the brand Olukai, as you can see right there. These are a size 7. I've picked up Olukai sandals before that were in not that great of a condition. They were even worse than those last ones, and they still sold very quick on Mercari for like $25 or so. Now let's talk about bags. First up, we have this beautiful brown leather fossil bag. The brand is there. It is in cursive. Not all of them have it in cursive like that, but a lot still do. This was half off, so it was only $6.50. It does have a little bit of discoloration here at the bottom. I'm going to have to try to clean it up, maybe with some Doc Marten leather balsam, or if you have any tips on how to clean leather bags, let me know. It has these strings hanging off here on the side, so I'm gonna have to take care of that as well. But other than that, it is a beautiful classic fossil bag. Fossil bags always sell for good profit for me, and most of the time at the thrift stores around here, they don't price them up that much. On rare occasions they do, but for the most part I can always get them for below $10, which is great for a fossil bag. Here's this next fossil bag that has the signature keychain charm here. That is beautiful. It has this little bow here on the side as well. And here is what the logo looks like on this one. In excellent condition. This one I took off the price tag. I'm thinking this was about $10 though, but I should still be able to make a decent profit on this one. Next up, we have this Burton backpack. Here it has the brand all across the front. It also has it here on the straps. When I look for bags, one of the things I take into consideration is the brand. I know Burton is a good selling outdoorsy type brand, so their bags sell really good. I also look for what kind of features it has. This has these Velcro straps here in the front, decent sized pockets on the side. It has these clips here on the back for you to be able to clip it to your waist, adjustable straps. Inside, it is very spacious and it has a space for a laptop or a tablet. I think this is a decent pattern as well, the camo. So that's why I decided to pick up this bag, and it was $5. I hope that you found this video helpful and that checklist gives you a better idea of what kind of items to look out for when you're out in the thrift store. As I said, stay tuned for that video that I will be making all about how I research brands and styles. Make sure you're subscribed. In the comments down below, let me know if there's anything I missed when it comes to that checklist. What are some things you look out for that have worked well for you in the past? And that's all for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I'll see you next time.